Yup. Hi folks, hi folks. A very good morning, to be honest. Like this is very early. Like this is very early. Like very early for me too. It's like 5 in the morning. Like right now it's like 4:51. 4:51. Yeah. I had not done a live stream for 3 days. Saturday, Sunday is like hard for me to do, and then Monday is like from weekend hangover, so it does not work with me. And today I have to go to some emergency work, so I thought this is the time I'm free. Let's do a live stream because crypto market in the last 4 days it's kind of like amazing. Like they are on amazing. Like I hope you all guys are like enjoying the gains, because they have been just amazing. They have been just amazing. These games have been amazing in these like past few weeks. To be honest, like my portfolio gained like at least 50%. Like at least 50% is up. I don't know about you guys, and I've been leveraging that. I missed some opportunities in the NFT space. My friend was like getting into it, and like yeah, but we're gonna talk. Today I have like three things I want to talk about. One is like the legislature bill that the US are trying to connect for the crypto to like raise $30 billion for the infrastructure. So just we're gonna talk about that. What is happening with that? The NFTs. Talking about how NFTs are the biggest reasons of Ethereum EIP 5059, why they are the leading one, and talk about an Indian update on CBDCs, and then gold. So that is like I think we should talk about the gold first. Let's I will deep dive into gold. So gold, if you hold gold for like last 10 years, you would be in the down, you would be in the loss, you would be like -3%. And if you've been holding Bitcoin, you would have like 5,000 x your money. So yeah, so gold has been like and there's a great correlation between the gold price chart and the Bitcoin price chart. Gold like just fell out. It has a flash crash of like algorithm trading, and like there's a lot of leverage in the gold market, 15 to 1. So that's why it happened. So I'm gonna talk about that, and but before I talk about that, let's do a quick let's say market watch and what to buy right now, like what are the buying opportunity. So if we do a quick market watch, the one thing that I would like to say, we just crossed like 11 and 11,000 200 cryptos on coin market cap, so a big deal. Exchanges have been rising, like I've been noticing an exchange like they were 383 and now it's like 394. So yeah, many folks, there's been new exchanges coming into the place. The market cap is like almost close to like $2 trillion. So if you guys remember in May or like early June, the market cap went from like 2.4 to like 1.3, like almost $1 trillion like went out of the market. So yeah, it's coming back up right now. It's 1.86. This is the volume that I want to see. This is the bullish volume that I want to see right now. People are getting bullish on the cryptos again, and if you see the volume is like $120 billion. That's good. That's good. 60, 70 is like kind of low, and then there was some days when like 40s, 50s. I live streamed where the volume was so low, like it was like almost close to nothing. And if you see the Bitcoin dominance is like 46.6, and ETH dominance is like getting high up, high up, to be honest. And with the EIP 1559, there has been the gas fees have been high. To be honest, like I'm not able to do any transaction, because any transaction that I want, the gas fee is like 30, 40, 50, 60, even close to like $100 sometimes. So you can see like right now it's 59. Why? Like so gas fees has been high. To be honest, like it's been high for a long time now since the EIP upgrade. So it's very hard to like do any transaction. There's been a lot of congestion on the network, I feel like, because many people are trading cryptos or like buying NFTs. So that's the thing. And if we see the Bitcoin, like Bitcoin is just like killing it. It's like the market cap is like 3.6, Bitcoin is a 5.2. So if we see, Bitcoin is up like crazy amount. See, as I'm saying, like the 30-day moving average. See the 30 days, like 30 days Ethereum is like up 50%. So and now everything is up. Like Cardano is like 148, and see Polkadot was like $12 within the front of us. So it was like 80% up. Like if you see the comparison, like 80 to 70% up. And then Solana. We were buying Solana at 24, 28. See, now it's like around 40. And then Polygon. See, Polygon like up. Polygon. We were buying Polygon for 67, and now it's like $13, like almost doubled. And Luna, Theta, Aave. So yeah. So what are the top gainers? So what we want to see, the coins that have gained momentum in the past, like the past cycle, but are still on the 30-day low. We want to see those. So that are still on the 30-day low but have gained momentum. So if we see KuCoin shares, so I would definitely recommend buying KuCoin shares right now. Synthetics took a long hit, because Uniswap, like the SEC hard hit on like the synthetic shares of like any exchanges, so that's why they had. And Algorand. So I just sold all of my, not sold, I kind of sold. So I sold off of my Algorand to Solana, because I want to buy an NFT, and I had like some Solana, a lot of Algorand from like the Bitcoin bounty. So yeah, I just sold almost all of it. And so what I would buy right now, KuCoin shares for sure. KuCoin shares. See the price. Yeah, KuCoin share. I'm accumulating on synthetics, to be honest. And then these are all like yeah. So Decentraland, I would also buy right now. Kusama was almost 700. So yeah, I've been buying some stacks because of the mining of Miami coin. So I don't know the product, the depth of product project, but I've been buying some stacks just to like experiment with that. Uh, I'm not buying Polygon right now, to be honest. Like I have like a lot of Polygon, like a lot of Polygon. According to my portfolio, by a lot of, I don't need a billion Polygon, but yeah, according to my portfolio, I have enough Polygon that I need right now. Um, Harmony is the one that I would buy. It's the like I see like this one is like, it's gonna pump up. It's gonna pump up like Matic, which like it's less than $1 billion market cap. So I could feel like Harmony could be the market cap of like 6, 7, 8, or even 10 billion easily. Yeah. So these are some buys right now. Let's get into the most important thing right now. So gold. So gold on the weekend, like the last 3 weeks for crypto, it has been great. But before that, they were like, on weekend they were hitting hard, like they were getting down, down, and down. But on weekend, like this time, gold prices to like fell to like 1700 per ounce, and from 1800. And if you see the gold chart, see this dip. Like, okay, you can't see. Give me a sec. I'm gonna pull this up. So I'm gonna keep my small. Okay. See this? You can clearly see this flash crash, right? There is one candle, oh, okay, let me put the candles. So this is the gold chart. You see, this is one candle, one candle, one candle, one candle, and one candle. So four straight candles to like downward trend, right? It went to like 1690. So if we see the price went to like this. See the down candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you just compare to the Bitcoin right now, see the Bitcoin, 1, 2, 3, 4, straight up. If you compare both side by side, I don't know if I can compare, like let's do that. uh, and if you guys are wondering what it is, it's trading view. So yeah, where it is. Oh, I cannot compare side by side. Like it is right here. It is right here. So I don't know if I can put it into another. Yeah, I can put into right. Oh, you need a bigger monitor. It is a 32-inch monitor. But yeah, see this, the candles, straight down candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then see this, straight up candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, daily, on a daily basis. So what it determines, to me, it determines the people the money is moving from the money is moving from gold to Bitcoin. To be honest, that's what it see. Because if we see the candles, the daily candles, drop, 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 and then if you see Bitcoin, pump, 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 pump. So that's what I want to say. Like now, I feel like people don't see gold as a inflation hedge, and I just want to bring up a chart here, or not this, not this. Give me a sec. Yeah, I will talk about this. Sure. So this is I've taken from Crypto Banter. To be honest, if you want to subscribe, Crypto Banter is his YouTube channel. So if you see this, if you see the bitcoins, the gold and S&P. So if you have been holding Bitcoin, like no, not so. Why people hold gold? Because they feel like for 10 year, for 20-year long term plan, it's much more a good asset, a much more stable asset. It will help you generate wealth. But if you have been holding gold for the last 10 years, you see the returns are like negative 3%. And if you have been holding Bitcoin, the interest has been like almost 5,000%. 5,000%, guys, 5,000%. So yeah, so gold is down this year, and this year was a true test of this year is the true test of gold, because there was really a life changing moment, or really a moment which gold needed to prove itself rather than anything else. Gold needed to prove itself. So yeah, gold had not been proved itself in the year. And this is what I say when I say inflation. So let's say if a person 80% expenses are to buying gold. So for him, he's buying gold at a cheaper price. So for him, inflation is not 4 or 5%. Remember, guys, inflation is not a scalar quantity. Inflation is a vector quantity, and it depends to person to person. For me, the inflation is around 200%, because I could buy crypto for almost half the price right now. So yeah, for me, inflation is much more as compared to that. But yeah, so this is the fascinating fact that I want to share, and that's why I don't invest in gold. My mom says to buy gold or hold on, but I don't say. I say I can buy you Bitcoin, but not gold. To be honest, so yeah, that's what I've been getting into it, and I think this chart proves everything, like the flash crash. So that there is okay, so you guys, yeah, see this, this chart, just this looks like a DeFi rug pull to me. This does not look like a gold commodity chart which have been tested through the years. It has been tested, okay, I get it, but this looks like a DeFi rug pull to me, like how the flash crash. So yeah, so to me personally, I don't see gold as it is a, but I just say I don't invest in gold and precious metals. I'm not that person. I'm a more of a full in crypto guy. So yeah, just want to mention that. And now let's talk about this. Why we need crypto. Why one of the biggest reason is we need crypto. What does it help? So using crypto loan services to bring financial service to I think most people are not going to talk about this in this scenario. Most people are going to talk about the many things, but not this. But I want to specifically mention and talk about this. If you see, I hope you can guys see the screen. Yeah, you can see the screen. So in Africa, many people still lack the access to financial services. In India, 5 years ago, before Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, many people still lack. They did not have bank account. They were dealing in cash. So I'm comparing apple to apples, which make it impossible for low income earners to even open a bank account. Just like in India, the people below the poverty line, they were the people living below a certain wage. It was very hard for them to even get a bank account, to maintain certain stuff. So that's why the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana provided them with zero. You need to have zero. You can, but yeah. So and access to soft banks or other form of financial is even more difficult for any of these folks, right? Totally true. The fact that this has been going for many years is a clear indication that the conventional banking system has failed this group, and I feel like this is the perfect example of this, why we need crypto, and why I feel like Cardano might be the the next Ethereum is like serving for the riches or in the Western community, right? Ethereum is like for NFTs, for DeFi, some crazy stuff. Ethereum is not solving the basic problem. Cardano aims to solve that basic problem, and Charles is like keen just to solve that issue. So yeah, why like that. That's why I'm bullish on Cardano. So this particular failure is another example. Like we are gonna talk about, like there was an interview. I'm gonna talk about that. A perfect example of this. So there is a startup called Coinwa. Coinwa is like a crypto borrowing platform. It was launched in 2019, but in 2020 was like their mobile application were released. So what they did, they made it possible to buy Bitcoin as low as $2 on their app for like folks in Africa. Also, what they did specifically, because folks in Africa don't have, especially in Nigeria, they don't have access to banking account due to the low income. Uh, so they can't access loans. They can't access the basic financial needs or basic financial service of the West, which we are like, which we take them for granted, right? So what they did, the app allowed Nigerians to borrow Bitcoin. Still, remember guys, they allowed the folks using the app, they can borrow Bitcoin, but the Central Bank of China, Nigeria has imposed restrictions, right? But they said that what it means, the Central Bank of Nigeria has like are against crypto. They have like disallowed any of the crypto players in the banking system. To what they say, they have a peer-to-peer Bitcoin based trading network. So it's like you will be buying from me, not buying from a platform. So it's totally decentralized, like no one has power in between. So and where person can exchange from local currency, and this why they can like control the whole thing, right? So this is the interesting thing in this article is like, in the traditional banking system, regular banks will often ask for collateral security before approving a loan, right? This is done to like protect default clients. But this is also the reasons why some big folks, why, so they're just saying, if you owe bank $1 million, that's your problem. So if I owe a bank $1 million, that is my problem. But if you owe bank $1 billion, that's bank problem. That is not your problem, that is bank problem, that is not your problem. So I'm gonna say it again, if I owe bank $1 million, that is my problem. If I owe a bank $1 billion, that is bank's problem. So yeah, so I feel like this kind of relate to that. So he said they are not doing any collateral, so you can borrow from the application that itself, because they want to be seamless for the folks who don't have access to these financial services. But there are some terms and conditions, right? He also said that if you can borrow for local currencies for your Bitcoin. And I feel like this is what most people don't get. If you're using a DeFi platform such as Aave and stuff, you lend your Bitcoin. You can borrow in any currencies. You can borrow in Chainlink, you can borrow Sushi Swap, Ethereum, USDC, DAI. And I feel like people feel like because they have been involved in the traditional fiat system where it's like fiat to fiat, right? You can borrow against your asset. People borrow against their real estate, people borrow against their stock portfolio, right? So why don't like Binance, in Binance the interest rate for that is like 0.005% per day, which comes to like 6% per year or something like that. I feel like it's kind of a cool thing if if the underlying asset price is going up and I can borrow against the underlying asset. So yeah, so they say the interest rate is like 10%. I feel like this is quite good to run the centralized system, because for DeFi you can borrow for like, I borrow for like 3 or 2.5% on Aave platforms such as Aave. So yeah, I don't. So 10% is like kind of good. Okay, it just like it's not that good, but again, a DeFi platform is different from a centralized finance platform where they have to make money. But yeah, so this is the perfect example why we need crypto and why I think Cardano will be a big deal in Africa, because they really want to serve the unbanked. They really want to serve the unbanked, and I feel like this could be life changing for like peoples in Africa, and this is a proper testimonial example for them. So yeah, Now let's talk about this. So NFTs are taking over DeFi, and we have covered about this in the past live stream. So if you go to ultrasound money, because of the Ethereum upgrade of EIP 1559, the gas fees is now, rather than going to the miners, it has been burnt, and you can see the prices of like which platform is the main reasons, or like which platform is like most or like responsible for burning it. You see OpenSea, sorry. If you it's all you, if you see 24 hours OpenSea, 7 days OpenSea, which makes like NFTs are people are more interested in NFTs than DeFi itself. So it just prove its point, right? NFTs are much more, you see it's like almost 70% more. So yeah, just want to mention that. And just want to mention that if you see on this chart, the third thing is Axis Infinity. Axis Infinity is now Axis Infinity is now $1 billion game, $1 billion NFT game. So it is like third on the list of like doing transaction cost, so which makes like Axis Infinity, a blockchain based gaming, has gained a lot of attraction from the US. There were like almost a billion like owners of Axis. If you guys don't know, you can earn by playing this game, like earn in crypto. And I kind of like was trying to dabble, but the entry price right now is little too high. So the entry price of just to enter the game or to play the game is like almost $1,500. So which I feel like it's kind of a high. I cannot do that, so that's why I did not put $1,500 into this. So yeah, just want to mention that. And while we are on the topic of like NFTs, so blockchain based digital art installation to be launched on a Vancouver bridge. So Kusama network, so Kusama, that I say like Polkadot sister chain, Kusama is like launch making the digital artwork into the physical space with like this is what it looks like. This will be like these are like the 3D prints, or like the smaller version of the bigger thing. So yeah, if you see, these look sick. Like these look sick. So like these are the it's loading. So these are like the tunnels and system, and there will be like a NFT something, QR code or something like that, where people can like the new voxel block AR experience, so people can see in the AR what the NFT is, and these all NFTs will be like sold on their non-fungible platform, which is like what the non-fungible platform is called, I don't know. I just see what it's like, ARMR, something like this. It will be sold on their platform. And I don't know. On the Kusama Art Marketplace, RMRK. And because they are like this project like get like got over budgeted of like $300,000. So they are trying to raise money from selling of these tokens. So they have a marketplace, RMRK. So which I feel like this would be like really cool. And Canada is like one of those places where crypto regulation is kind of cool. They have a crypto ETF, and there are many NFT projects coming out of Canada. So yeah, just want to mention that this is a big deal, big deal. And just to talk about NFTs, so there is an NFT project called as Ethereum Rocks, and these are OG projects like CryptoPunk. These are OG projects, and these are going for like $100,000. So these are rocks on Ethereum blockchain, and these, if you can see, like these are going for like 95 ETH, 777 ETH, which I feel like these are kind of like this is a top signal. I feel like this is a top signal for everything. When JPEGs are selling for $69 million earlier, and when rocks picture are selling for like $1 million, this is like the time you should sell, not buy. So yeah, just want to mention that. And after gold, this is like interesting. So like So Cash App is like an American app where American it's like under Square. Like Square have bought that, and Square is led by Jack Dorsey. They have released like a educational video with Megan the Stallion. Like she's one of the biggest rapper. So I just want to play that. So just want to spread the message of like what they're doing. They have a huge production behind it. So if you could guys see what they're doing, what the industry is doing in this, and how they're educating the uneducated folks, so it would be great. See this, it's kind of like a different approach of doing advertisement or like education. It's kind of like a little bit of like that, like pop culture to it. So I just want to mention that, and let's have a look.
A message from Cash App and the CEO of Hot Girl Enterprise, Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey hotties, let's talk about Bitcoin. It's the new digital currency that's been getting a lot of hype. Bitcoin is a new kind of money. While the cash in your wallet is issued and regulated by governments, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Like a wild stallion, it can't be controlled by anyone. That means that no one person or organization gets to decide how much of it is used, how much of it is in circulation, or what it's worth. Okay, so boom. There's only a limited amount of Bitcoin, like gold, silver, or me. Its scarcity and security is what can make Bitcoin valuable. Every Bitcoin is unique and has its own ID that is certified by a super secure technology called the blockchain. You can't make a fake Bitcoin no matter how hard you try. Like gold or gas prices, Bitcoin's value can go up and down as the demand changes. Although there's some other nitty-gritty stuff that factors in too. That means when people are selling, the price goes down. When lots of people are buying it, it climbs back up. Bitcoin is not hard to get. You just gotta know how. You can get it from another person or from special markets called cryptocurrency exchanges. You can also easily buy it on Cash App, starting with as low as $1 worth. Bitcoin is an investment, so you can lose money. The price can go up and down by the hour. But the more you educate yourself on Bitcoin, the better equipped you'll be to navigate those curves. That's all for now. But with my knowledge and your hustle, you'll have your own empire in no time. I'll see you at the top.
So yeah, so I feel like this is kind of like to the younger generation of to the folks like not Gen Z, like the next generation after Gen Z. I don't know what they are called. I don't know what they're called. Like after Gen Z, they are like there are people who are born after 2008. They're called something. I don't know what they're called. Let's have a look. Like what those people are called. People born after 2008 are called as. Let's have a look. What they're called as. Yeah, have a look at the list of generations. Like this will give us. So oh, it does not have that. It was this paper is from 2009. But yeah, they're called called something. But this is kind of this was a big production. Megan Thee Stallion, she took like almost like a huge amount of money, just to mention that. And I feel like this educate folks. I don't know if this educate folks or not, because these have been covered by I don't know. This article is covered by Bitcoin.com, which is like people know Bitcoin.com if they are in the crypto space. I'm talking about it because I know about crypto, so I don't know how much this is effective, but yeah, just want to mention that. And just want to mention one thing on the Indian, and then I'm gonna talk about like the US regulatory and stuff. So I know today it might be a little long if you are seeing on after the live stream, but yeah, it's like 5:20 in the morning. I don't have anything else to do, so it might be sit back, relax, and have chill. So yeah, this is my scenario right now. So Indian plans I'm like, what they're saying, I'll summarize it for you. So, what they're saying, they have been looking into CBDCs and stuff because 90% of the countries are looking into CBDCs. So, when you start comparing yourself to others, it's not a good thing. So, that's the one thing. And they are saying they will come up with kind of a light paper, or like how they do implement CBDCs, like the US. They are coming up with the light paper in September, late September. Indian RBI also saying that they will come up with like a suggestion on how to do this stuff by the end of this year. And by the end of this year, it means by mid year next. So yeah, because Indian government like are lazy as hell, lazy as hell. So it's not coming this year for sure. I don't feel like the US bill is coming early September too. I feel like it's gonna delay like late March, or not late March, late October. But Indian is not coming that, and that's the ultimate thing that people are talking about. And now let's talk about this. So there is a crypto bill going in the in the session, the Congress session, and the bill has not been passed because not all of the people are like anonymously voted on that. They did not pass a bipartisan compromise on a crypto tax bill, which is like under the $1 trillion infrastructure bill, which aims to raise $30 billion from crypto. As I said in the last thing, this is a desperate effect of folks. They just want money and they are just taking crypto because they feel like this is the way they could make some amount of money. But yeah, and there's a lot of discussion going out who we consider as a broker, and earlier everyone was considered as a broker, like software developers, miners, validators, people using DeFi. Everyone was considered as a miners, but right now validators not miners are not considered as like brokers, but software developers, node operators, validators. But yeah, it's crazy right now. So yeah, this says any person who, for consideration, regularly effects the transfer of digital asset on behalf of the person was considered as a broker right now, earlier. But they are coming up with some stuff, and like the bill is kind of like a messy, to be honest. Like it hampers the growth of Bitcoin itself, and the people who are making these calls or making these laws, we have to understand they have been in power because certain entities backed them. For example, Janet Yellen, Citibank paid $5 million or like backed them to like donation stuff. So we have to remember these folks, the ideology is that they are protecting us, they are protecting us, right? They are protecting us, they are our voice. But that's not true, right? We have already understand in the whole thing that's not true these days. These folks are just for themselves, right? These folks are just for themselves. They are not thinking about that. They have been like, they have certain pressure because they have been funded by certain folks. They need to deliver certain things from them. And this is from like 2 hours ago, a live stream on like BitBoy Crypto. And just have a look at this, what Crypto Face talks about. And then we're going to talk about this.
Jay, you were right. That's the answer you gave is exactly what needs to be happening in reality. That more people have made money in crypto than anywhere else. I don't get why we can't be buying out some politicians for cheap. We don't need $7 million. We can throw $100,000 at a couple different senators and really make shit happen. Yeah. And so that's what we need to do. We gotta get a couple of boys. We can fucking make some shit happen ourselves. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. No, but if you either do it in blood or you do it in cash. Cash. Yeah. Blood, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I'm gonna continue, but this is I want to point out. Every senator has been bought up by lobbyists, the banks, and all of things. Banks run the world, and they have been like not buying, but we know buying stuff, buying some politician, lobbyist, and liberal. So this brings a great point because no one is like there's been certain folks that have been like, okay, this does not make sense. We need to raise voice, right? There has been a lot of big folks who are talking in favor of like crypto. Everyone is talking like how to tax this, but we need certain folks to like represent the crypto community, right? And we are banking ourselves on like Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX. But we have to remember, they don't have to do this. They are just doing this for the community and the pressure they are getting. They don't have to do this. They are not elected. They have to run business, right? They have to run business. They have 100 things to do in their mind. So they don't have to do this. They are doing so just for the like, because they have been involved in the community, and community is the ultimate thing, right? So guys, see this. Every politician, even India, has been bought by someone, right? And in US, they have been bought by banks, Goldman Sachs, and this kind of a stuff. So why can't we buy? So I kind of like agree on his point. Like, if everyone is playing dirty, no one is playing dirty. Like, it's just like this. If everyone is cheating in the paper, no one is cheating, because everyone is cheating, right? So this is that game. And now let's talk about what he says.
So
But do we really
Cartel rules.
do we really want to lower ourselves to that?
But this is like, to be honest, I don't care. I don't care how much lower you get. Everyone is playing dirty. If you have to get that freedom, you have to play dirty too. That's my thing. I'm not like Gandhi and stuff. I'm like that certain person. If someone is like spitting in my face 100 times, there might be some time when I might spit in his face too.
Yeah, because you're doing it for the greater good. It's you're doing it for the greater good. It's not lowering. You're buying off of politicians so we can have things go in our favor. That's the best thing we could do. We should be lobbying to these politicians ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't
All right,
nothing
I
wrong
can
with
get
it.
behind
Everybody else is doing it. Guns, cigarettes, coffee. You know, there's good and bad lobbyists, right? So
Fair enough.
we should be
Well,
doing the
what I
same
would just
damn
like
thing.
to
Right now we got the Winklevoss
like-
brothers, and I'm not saying anything bad about them, but you know, we need to start doing a little more.
So if we see, every company that deals in guns, banks, coffee, drugs, pharmaceuticals, health, everyone is buying politicians left and right. So why can't people in crypto? People in crypto have made ton of money. Like, people, I will give you an example. Like, if you're new, people who have been involved in crypto, 40-50% is a normal thing for us. Like, 40-50% is a normal thing. 100% we get excited about, right? But which is like 40-50% is like 4 to 5% in stock market, and 100% like 10 to 20% gains. And we do this on a regular basis. By regular basis, I mean like on a day-to-day or weekly to basis. So there's been shit ton of money that has been made in crypto, and I'm like an example of it. So I feel like we could do this. If everyone is playing dirty, then no one is playing dirty. So I feel is like what Crypto Face is saying. And if you want to see like Gary Gensler, who is like who knows crypto, and this is hurting the crypto community as well, because he knows crypto from inside out. He teached at MIT like the blockchain course, and he says that to the extent that digital asset like ICOs, everything are security. I believe like every ICO I've seen is security. So he's getting too hard on this. Like, he is getting just too hard. Like, he feels like every ICO that people are doing is something. And he says that see this the US government has checked on stablecoin with like Tether, USDC. They have been like pushing on the stablecoin market. They are putting on exchanges. They are like put on Coinbase, FTX, Binance, and even Uniswap, a decentralized exchange, which is like, I don't know how can you make stuff on decentralized, but they have been doing that. DeFi, they have been banning DeFi. Like, just to give you an example, give me a sec. So yeah, the US government like literally banned a DeFi exchange. So they have been checking all of this. So which I feel like it just hampering the whole like crypto environment. And two hit it is drop all the pros like it just mess right now. It is just messy right now. And if you cover all of these articles and stuff, and then there's like people like Elizabeth Warren, to what they are saying, just see this. If people are going to be out there trading, there needs to be cop on the beat. Because when there's a cop on the beat in the market, then there's small traders who get cheated. That worries me. This is all somewhat putting basic rules in people so that anyone can trade with basic confidence, and scams will have a keep to beat low. So which I feel like, dude, this is what like this just does, you are not here for the small people, you are not here for like the, like what he's saying, like if like crypto, like first she's saying about two three things I'm gonna talk about. First, she's saying if crypto goes like this, Fed will have to jump in and they have to bail crypto just like they did in stock market. Second, she is saying we want to protect the basic person out there, like we want to protect the uneducated, which is just BS. If you are being honest, this is like one of like this gets my like blood like warm, to be honest. Like this just get me heated up, to be honest. Like they don't mean shit to the basic for that. They are not playing for the small people. And to what she says, like if crypto gets going how they're going, Fed needs to come in, they have to run a crypto. You don't have to run a crypto, you can't bail out crypto. That you don't need crypto. That is why we need crypto, because we are not expecting Fed to like the Fed to jump in and regulate stuff. That's why we have like 40 50 100% gains in this. Otherwise, you see the stock market, they have like 7% 8% gains, because they have been regulated so much. It's hard to do stuff, right? So which is just one of the examples. So yeah, so I feel like there's been a lot of stuff going on. And just last thing before I end up here, NFTs are booming. If you see any JPEG, I'm building my own project, and I would definitely like update you guys. But yeah, I'm building on my own project, so if you guys would support me on that, that would mean a lot. But if you see any good NFTs, buy them. JPEGs are selling hot cases on a peak. Gold, don't buy gold. If you are generation of my age, just don't buy crypto. That does not make sense. To be honest, that does not make sense. And just hold on. Have a like a look for like 2 to 3 weeks how the crypto bill passes. But mostly, we are trying our best. The crypto community is trying their best. And yeah, have a good day. Maybe I will stream tomorrow or today, like today itself in like 3 p.m. Tomorrow I have to get some visa stuff issues, so I'm traveling somewhere. I will let you guys know. But yeah,